Good morning, boys and girls. Happy, whatever day it is, Thursday. I hope you are ready to do some math. Today is an awesome, awesome day in math because we are moving from just bundling ones into tens. We're now today going to be bundling some tens into hundreds and getting into our bigger numbers. So I hope you really are excited about that. Have your brain turned on, ready to go. So we're going to start out, get your workbook out, please, and go to page 4D20, lesson 18. And we're going to just start out with the very first one on the page. We're going to do a few of these together. So the first one says 80 plus 30. I went ahead and put the 8 tens, so that's 80 plus 30. And that's too many, okay? Because that's 11 tens, and we can't have more than 10 in any one group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 of those, and I'm going to turn them into a 100. Okay, so these are now gone. Okay, I have 100 and I have 110. I have no ones. So 80 plus 30 equals 110. Anytime that you can bundle a 10, you can move it over to that next biggest section. Okay. Problem right underneath that says 73 plus 38. I've got my 73 and I have my 38, if you can kind of see how I've separated those. So I always start with my ones place. No matter what problem I'm doing, I always start with my ones place. So I'm going to look at my ones place, and I've got 8 plus 3. That gives me 11. So I know I have too many. So I'm going to circle 10 of those and move those into a 10. Okay, so these now, they've been traded in, and I have 1 left. Now let's see how many 10s I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 10s now, so I can't have 11 10s. I'm going to circle 10 of those. I'm going to move those and make a 100. Now I have 110 left. And I have 100. So 73 plus 38 is 111. Now, if you can see how it would be a problem if you started with the hundreds place, you wouldn't have 100. You would have counted up your tens. You would have had 10. And then you would have counted up your ones, and you wouldn't have been able to regroup those and bundle those. So always, 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 no matter what, start with your ones place. Look down, if you look at letter E on that same page, we're going to start out with 113. So I've got, here's my 100, 110, and 3 ones. 113 plus 78. There's my 7 10s and my 8 ones. So again, I'm going to start over here in my ones place. 3 plus 8, that gives me 11. So I cannot have 11. I'm going to bundle a 10 and draw a new 10 over here. Okay, so I have 1 left over once I bundle those. If I count my 10s, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That can work. So I'm going to just put my 9 there. I don't need to rebundle. And I still have 100. So 113 plus 78 is 191. So sometimes I need to bundle both. Sometimes I just need to bundle one. Okay, if you can look down at number 2, letter A, it says circle the statements that are true as you solve each problem using place value discs. So we're going to solve the problem, and we're going to decide how many of those statements are true. I do not just want you to circle the first one that you see as true, because we're going to circle all of the statements that are true. So on 47 plus 123, if I start over here in my ones place, 7 plus 3 is 10. So I know I'm going to circle all of those discs and turn them into a 10. So now I have 0 left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need to bundle those, so I can make a 7, and my 100 stays the same. So on 170. So let's look at those statements down at the bottom on page 2. Change 10 ones for 110. Yes, we did that. So you're going to want to circle that very top one. I changed 10 tens for 100. Did we change in those? No, we can skip that one. The total of the two parts is 160. Well, the total of the two parts is 170, so we're not going to circle that one. And then it says the total of the two parts is 170, and that's the correct answer. So you're going to have 2 of those statements that are true, the top one and the bottom one. You're going to do B on your own. Now flip over to the next page. On number 3, an addition sentence just means write the math problem. So it says write an addition sentence that corresponds to the following number bond. So if you have a number bond that has a 45 and a 95, what are you doing with 45 and 95? The addition sentence, it doesn't mean a sentence with capitals and punctuation. It just means a math problem. So you're going to write 45 plus 95 equals, and then you're going to solve that. Okay, you can draw your place value discs like I just showed you. You can do, we haven't really gotten into the vertical with 3 numbers, but I can show you that if you want to challenge yourself a little bit. Let's go ahead and do one of those. So I would stack my 45 and my 95. And I know that 5 plus 5 is 10, so I put my 0 ones and my 110 would go in the tens place. And 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14. So I would have 4 tens. And I'm going to put a 1 over here, and I'm going to have 100. You could also say I've got 14 tens, and we know that 14 tens would be 140. So you can do it this way. You can do it drawing your place value discs, whatever way is easiest for you. So you are going to finish up the problems that we did not do, plus the 2 word problems on the back. If you have any questions, ask your teacher, and have a fantastic rest of your day.